Record. All right, hey guys, welcome to another Counselor's Corner update with Mr. Wagner and myself. We are here once again to just give you guys some of the new things that may have happened since our last video. And today we actually have kind of a mini lesson for you guys that we thought was appropriate. But to get us started, we're just going to go over some updates. So for Fred, don't forget, guys, the classes are currently going live. If you haven't participated in a Zoom class or checked out some of those YouTube videos, we really want to encourage you guys to do that. It's been awesome seeing the students that have been doing that. I know this week, I looked at last week's video and the only comment we got from Fred was from Mayana from Mrs. Rolfstrom. So thank you, Mayana, for commenting and watching that video. If others of you were watching, all you gotta do is leave a comment below. I know you guys know how, because you guys are very technologically savvy with all those things. So thank you, Mayana. One highlight I wanted to pull from the Fred YouTube channel this week was in Mrs. Mashauer, Mrs. Sutton's Lighthouse video last Thursday. I actually saw two students in the video with them. So that was awesome, seeing Maria and Celeste interacting. So we want you guys to be online. So take advantage of that and join us in these opportunities. The last update for Fred before I turn it over to Mr. Wagner is that we did start a digital egg hunt for you guys. It was kind of a way to get you guys to all of our different social media outlets, YouTube, Facebook, etc. And I had a few parents commenting or family members commenting that they couldn't find all the eggs. So here I am coming to you with some hints to help you guys out. There are 12 of them. The first one was on the flyer that explained the egg hunt, so you should have had that one. If not, go back and look at that flyer. There are 6 on the Fred Douglass website. There is 1 on our Fred Douglass Facebook page, and that's been posted a few times, so take a look in comments. There is 1 on Instagram. There is 1 that you will only get by logging in and doing a Zoom lesson with your teacher. And then there are 2 on YouTube, and you might have to dig through some of those comments. So hopefully you guys find them. The deadline to submit is the end of this week. So please get those submissions in, and I will put a new link below. I think that's it for Fred. Go ahead, Mr. Wagner.
All right, thank you. For Blades, just please continue to check Class Dojo, get connected there if you have not. A lot of the teachers are interacting with students, submitting their work on Class Dojo, and we really look forward to seeing everything that you guys are doing at home from Class Dojo. So please get connected that way. Check out our YouTube channel that we're posting things daily. Please give us a shout out in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Quick shout out to Benjamin Whitaker, who made a comment in Mrs. Donahue's art project. We'd love to hear from you. So please keep letting us know that you're there and reaching out that way. Also, keep working on the packets that were sent home. If you have any questions, reach out to your students or your student's teacher, and we'll kind of go from there. As well as we sent out, there's gonna be another bag of book pickup this Wednesday from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. this Wednesday, April 15th. It's the same bag of books that were previously set out in front of the school, but we're going to do another batch this Wednesday. They'll be the same books as well. So if you already picked them up, you don't need to, but if you forgot, you're going to get a chance to, you can pick them up this Wednesday as well from 8 to 4 p.m. And please be on the lookout. We're going to do some fun things over social media, YouTube, Facebook, just from the staff to reach out to the students. So that's coming in the future. Please be on the lookout for that as well. And recently, the Board of Education revised our school calendars for this year. So I think we'll put a link in the comments, Adam, Mr. Mong, as far as that new revised calendar. But the last student day is June 12th. So that's kind of what you guys need to know. So I'll send it back over to you, Mr. Mong.
All right. So I was doing a little digging online looking for a parable. For those of you that may not have heard that word or don't know what a parable is, it is a very short story that kind of gives us a lesson in the end. And I was searching for a parable. I figured during this time, a lot of us are dealing with change or obstacles or things that just seem really tough for us to figure out or to handle because of, this unexperienced phenomenon that we're going through right now. So I found this story about a crow and a pitcher. And I'm not saying picture like you take with a camera. I'm saying pitcher like a water pitcher where you pour. And I had Mr. B draw me a picture. For Fred's students who might know Mr. B, he drew us a little picture of this crow and the pitcher. And if you notice, the crow looks like he's trying to get a drink, but his head's a little too big. This pitcher has a very narrow neck, and he can't get to the water. And so I kind of related the crow to us, teachers, counselors, students, families. You know, right now we're dealing with a challenge that we may not know how to get to what we need. Were you going to say something, Mr. Wagner? Sorry, it looked like you wanted to jump in. So, you know, rather than giving up, the crow gets clever. He realizes the pitcher is too heavy for him to kind of knock over. It's probably made of clay or something like that he can't move it. But what he can control are the little things around him, which are supposed to be stones. So one at a time, he picks up the stones and he drops it into the pitcher. And eventually it might take, you know, hours, might take half of a day for him to do that. But eventually when he drops the stones in, the water slowly would rise. And by doing just a little thing at a time, like even if we feel like, oh, that one pebble didn't make a difference, those little things add up. And so during this time where it's scary, confusing, you know, just out of our routine, sometimes just doing something little and being happy with that little success is going to eventually lead us to our big goal. And in the story, the parable, the crow just wanted some water, and eventually he got it. So I thought that was a good example. I don't know if you want to add anything to that, Mr. Wagner.
I think it's fantastic for what we're going through now, just persevering, taking small steps day by day. We're all in this abnormal stage where this is all new to us. So keep taking it day by day in small steps and keep persevering. It's a great parable. Thank you for sharing that.
No problem. And there's tons of them out there. Like if you guys like parables or you want to read more, just do a Google search, parable about, you know, if you're going through a time where, you know, you're really afraid of something, a parable about fear. And there's tons of awesome stories that just kind of help you relate to whatever you're going through. So if you guys have any ideas of other stories or topics you want us to talk about, please put them in the comments. We would love to hear from you guys some ideas. I know last week we challenged you guys to give us some this or that questions, but we didn't get any. So we need you guys to interact. It'll make it more fun and, you know, give us more stuff to talk about. So
absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I think that's it.
Yep, that's all I got. Keep having great days. Keep doing connecting to us as much as you can, and we just love to hear from you guys. We miss you all, and go from there.
Awesome. Take care, guys.
Bye.